On this week's Celts in the Caribbean, we're going to be talking about
A Thai hotel defamation case is back on the table.
moose that love licking cars,
Japanese robo-wolves chasing out bears.
songbirds with huge testicles.
A Dutch drug bust turns up a little gem.
Is techno music actually music?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to find out all this and more on this week's Celts in the Caribbean. Enjoy.
Welcome to Celts in the Caribbean. I am Yunan, and across from me is...
Hi guys, it's Alan coming to you all the way from wet Bonaire this week.
Yeah, it's been pretty wet for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think the last 30 episodes, it's always been sunny Bonaire, but we're getting the tail end of, I don't know what the name of the hurricane is, but...
Iota? Eta? Edna?
Anyway, we're getting some shit weather from Venezuela. It's, flooding everybody's houses, and the roads are a mess. The potholes are ridiculous.
They become craters. It's abnormal.
We've had a few of those videos online of people kayaking down the roads, and you see outside my place, somebody put I think they photoshopped it in because
the shark
in the water.
That's very good.
But that is the one I think.
One of the worst spots on the island.
The record for the worst pothole on the island. It's a good couple of meters by half a meter.
Yeah, it's terrible. People are literally wakeboarding behind four-wheelers. So quads are pulling people on knee boards, wakeboards. Oh my God, it's nuts.
It is a golden era for the tire replacement and shock absorber companies on the island, though.
Happily, I just invested in a container full of tires.
Oh, very well.
Boom. It's been an absolute nightmare for the last couple of weeks. A lot of people say, yay, my garden. But after 2 days of that shit, I'm pretty sure my garden was also like, stop this right now.
Yeah, I've had a mushroom explosion.
Just
everywhere.
Likewise.
Yeah, like, edible?
Yeah, exactly.
Edible.
Do you look at them the same as I do and think, is this a fun time or a hospital time?
Because I try so hard with my tomatoes, and then these fungus come up so easy. I'm like, can I put this on a pizza?
I thought you were going to say, I try so hard with my tomatoes, but I'm thinking maybe I just moved to mushrooms. Much easier.
Right. So, welcome to Celts in the Caribbean, guys. We're going to walk you through all the weird and wonderful news stories of the last couple of weeks. The last episode was just chock-a-block. This last couple of weeks, I've had a little bit of. I found some hidden gems, but it's been a little bit trickier. So if you've got a Netflix show or something you want to watch, maybe head off and do that. Fuck off. Now I've got some great ones coming up. I was feeling a little bit thirsty this week, and you might have noticed the audio has gotten better. So we've invested in a little bit of software. So if you want to head over to Patreon and buy us a beer, feel free to do that. It's in the show notes, and there's a few different levels of things you can do, and we'll maybe give you a shout out on the show. We'll send you one of Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina smelling candles. There's lots of good stuff on that. So link in the show notes or on our Facebook page. So check that out.
Yeah, or face-to-face with the Tiger King. That was the newest one we had put up, wasn't it? Or did I just dream that?
I think you might have dreamt that one. He was in the news this week, so I might I forgot about that one. But not Tiger King himself, but was it Lowe, the lad that took over Tiger King's? He was bad. Like they had to shut down the zoo.
Yeah,
he's just essentially moved it 60 miles and is trying to set it up again. But
with tigers still, or have they been? I thought that Carol Baskin took all the tigers also.
Yeah, I think the government told him he has to send all the tigers over there.
So he's got a petting zoo with goats or something.
I don't know if it's going to be like Jurassic Park-esque and like the kids cheer as the goat is lowered in and gets mauled by the tiger.
I never knew what to think of that guy.
He's
he was
trying
like
to set it. I think he's business savvy, but he's clearly a greasy.
he's very greasy.
Not a good person.
No.
But he's setting up this new zoo or shelter or refuge or whatever fucking name he's calling it to get around the laws. But I think he's setting it up as a place where people will go for if they need a tiger in a movie, or like it's going to be sort of a slash film studio. It's like, all right, I need to get mauled, but he's got a grizzly bear now and stuff. So
oh no shit.
But yeah, there's a photo of him with a tiger in his Maserati or whatever the fuck hairdresser.
Whatever he was hiring for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you want to start off with this week?
So it's been a tough time in the cinema recently. All the big blockbusters have been pushed forward. One of the ones I was particularly looking forward to was a bit of dun 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 dun. A little bit of 007. James Bond was.
I was looking forward to Top Gun.
Was meant to be coming back. Is that actually getting made?
It's made.
It's being made.
The release date's also been moved.
Because there's rumors. There've been rumors about that for years, and you often find on YouTube like fan-made trailers, for Titanic 2.
No, it's a full-on. It's done. The movie's done. Like actually, the military, the U.S. military, I think, got the first screening because they were so heavily involved with like supplying aircraft carriers and shit for it. So some of the troops got like to watch it before anyone else, but nice. they moved the release date.
I think
already.
It's April next. Yeah, because it was delayed till it was meant to be coming out around about. I think it was last month. It was meant to come out. Well, it was meant to come out
007.
Yeah, so it was meant to come out much earlier in the year. It got delayed until last month, and it's been delayed again now to I think April 2021. But the story is this is Matthew Piercy, who's obviously in the same boat as May and missing James Bond. But this guy, he's not James Bond. He's the supervillain. So Matthew he's 44 from California and has been accused of financial crimes. But he briefly evaded justice, so he was on the run from the FBI. So we've got a James Bond-esque chase. So he is zipping around, the mountain-esque roads, outrunning the FBI, and then he stops beside a lake, pulls out an underwater scooter from his trunk, from his boot, jumps in the water, and starts like getting away on this scooter.
And did he have? So I seen this coming by, but I didn't know. Did he have a scuba unit?
No, he did not. So he was just free diving.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't quite as a speedy getaway as...
it's like 4 kilometers an hour or something.
4 miles an
4
hour.
miles an
so
hour.
Probably like 6 kilometers. Don't undersell us. But so about 6 kilometers an hour, he sped away. And unlike in the movies, the FBI didn't suddenly commandeer like jet skis and fast speedboats, or even like get the scuba unit out or the SWAT team or Navy SEALs and jump out of helicopters to get him. They just stood beside the lake and watched his bubbles.
Took out a flask of coffee and just watched the bubbles.
Had some weak lemon tea and some soup. God. And then arrested him when the battery ran out, essentially. 25
That's
minutes.
That's ridiculous because how much? 24 minutes?
25 minutes.
25.
He's a decent little bit of a financial crime. He's accused of a $35 million Ponzi scheme at his local church.
That's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So I think it was last used in Thunderball. So 1965. That would have been a Sean Connery one.
It was. Yeah. But
cheers
it's
to
lucky.
Sean.
Yeah, cheers, Sean. But it was lucky that the guy had a DPV in his car ready to go.
Yeah, you would have thought like $35 million Ponzi scheme, invest in one that goes a little bit faster than 6.5 kilometers per hour.
Right.
It was a Yamaha 350.
Okay, so 25 minutes. He was snorkeling, essentially. He must have duck dived, 20, 30 times? He must have just kept on popping up to the surface to take a breath and going back down.
This little guy can take you to a depth of 100 feet if you've got the scuba equipment.
Yeah. but he didn't.
He,
So he's just like fucking around near the surface. I would love to see a video of that.
yeah, and now he's facing